Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to another Magic Arena Explorer video. So today we are returning to an old favourite archetype of mine, and that is Mono Black Devotion. So, like all Devotion decks, we run a lot of cards, permanents that have a lot of coloured mana symbols, lots of mana pips, and then we use all of those to generate a lot of mana with Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, which allows you to add an amount of mana equal to your devotion of any particular colour, and then use it to kind of cast powerful spells and use powerful interactions. And we also have a little bit of a combo going on here. So we've got Veto Thorn of the Dusk Rose, which is a 1/3 that says whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. And then we have a number of cards which essentially drain or damage our opponent's life total. Most specifically, we have Grey Merchant of Asphodel, which says when it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life, where X is your devotion to black, and you gain that much life. And so essentially, this doubles up the amount of life loss that the opponent suffers from Grey Merchant, which will often be enough to kill them. It also means they lose 2 life whenever we draw a card, and not just whenever they draw a card with Shieldred. So yeah, and also when Gifted Aetherborn does damage, and all of the rest of it. So there's lots of Murderous Rider, etc., and Ayara's ability as well. So there's lots of mini interactions here which go along with the Thorn of the Dusk Rose, but obviously Grey Merchant is the main one, and then the rest of the deck is just about getting as many black pips onto the battlefield and kind of going off with that. So we have 4 Warlock class and 4 Knight of the Ebon Legion down at the 1 mana slot. So Knight of the Ebon Legion is a very versatile creature that grows when our opponents lose life, and we can also pump it. Warlock class allows us to drain the opponent for life. Also go searching in the top 3 cards of our library for a specific card. It's kind of Oath of Nissa at home, I like to call it, as it kind of does a similar thing, just not as efficiently. And then we've got Gifted Aetherborn and Timurit Chosen from Death at the 2-drop slot, so both double black in their casting cost. Gifted Aetherborn's a great creature for just holding the ground while you kind of set up what else you're doing. Timurit, Chosen from Death, is a very powerful creature with a high amount of toughness in a deck like this that also you could use to gain life. Then we've got Yarok's Fenlurker, so again 2 black pips, but a 1/1 that exiles a card from the opponent's hand, so just helps disrupt their game plan, kind of keep them from doing anything too powerful. Then we've got 2 Murderous Rider as interaction, 2 Phyrexian Arena as kind of card draw, and 3 Ayara, the First of Lochthwain, which again 3 black pips, also drains the opponent whenever it or another black creature comes to the battlefield. And we've got Agadeem's Awakening, which we could also play as a land. 2 copies of Phyrexian Obliterator, 4 black mana, very good card, Shieldred, and then the Grey Merchant. And then just in the mana base, we've got got 15 swamps, a few utility lands, a Hive of the Itar, and then of course the 4 Nykthos. Looks like we're running a few less lands, but of course Agadeem's Awakening can also be a land, so we are actually running 24 cards, which are lands of one description or another. And then in the sideboard, we've got 3 copies of Duress as hand disruption against certain decks. We've got Fatal Push to act as kind of removal, as well as another Murderous Rider, Go Blank, and Leyline of the Void as kind of graveyard hate. And then another Phyrexian Arena, just if we need that kind of card draw, another Shieldred, and another Phyrexian Obliterator in the 4-drop slots. And then we're also running 2 copies of the Meathook Massacre as well, which is our kind of sweeper of choice, because not only is it very good at removing the opponent's board, gets around indestructible, generates life loss and life gain to interact with Veto as well, but also it's a mass removal spell that sticks around and adds 2 devotion to the board as well. So yeah, Mono Black Devotion. I love it. Let's see how it's doing in this particular meta, and we haven't played it in a while. We are just waiting for a bit of a shake-up to Explorer to come when the new anthology comes along. Hopefully should be getting some previews for that very shortly. Interested to see what they've included this time. And yeah, that's the deck. So hit those like and subscribe buttons. Let's get up towards 500. We're very nearly there. And yeah, let's go onto the ladder and see how we go on. Right, we'll take the play. Yeah, we'll keep this hand. If we draw another land, I think we're in pretty good shape. Classic Knight of the Ebon Legion turn 1. Classic Fatal Push from our opponent. God. Wild. Oh yeah, double Knight. What are you going to do about that? Nothing. Yeah, Golgari deck. Okay, let's get Arena down. Start generating some card advantage. They're thinking hard, so I'm going to annoy Fibblethip for a while. It's only turn 3, they can't have that many decisions to make. Normally just play a Glisser, right? Have they DQ'd? Nope. DQ'd. DC'd. Ooh, Obliterator or Shieldred? Go on, let's... Well, let's attack first. Now let's pop Obliterator into play. So if nothing dies next turn, we're already looking at a Grey Merchant for 9, which is probably good enough to just pull the trigger while our Obliterator's on the battlefield. No, okay. In which case we revert to plan A, which is play Shieldred. Chariot's fun. Yeah, Phyrexian Arena that says gain 1 life. It's pretty good going. So let's play Iara. Play Timuret. Let's play Warlock class. So our Grey Merchant currently is lethal if they don't remove any of our permanents. And even if they get rid of one of them, as long as it's not Iara. I mean, they're dead in a multiple number of ways here, so let's just see what happens. Okay. Who even needs Nykthos these days? $14 damage. Okay. So, Fatal Push, they're playing Misery Shadow. Meat Hook Massacre, they're playing Misery Shadow. And Cats, go blank. Let's take out Murderous Rider. 1-for-1 there doesn't seem so good. They're on the play, so we'll keep Fenlurker. Let's ditch Knight of the Ebon Legion here, I think. Doesn't stack up hugely well against Shadow. Yeah, I've been a little unimpressed with Golgari mid-range so far. I can see what it's trying to do, but it just never seems to quite work. Always feels just a bit underpowered compared to other stuff. Okay, let's hit them with a turn 1 Warlock class. Ah, fun. Okay, Go Blank's pretty good in this situation, so let's drop an Aetherborn into play. Sure. Probably got to take Go Blank here, surely. I mean, that is... Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, they're not presenting much pressure, so let's Go Blank them now. Okay. Oh, I mean, ideal. Okay, let's Fenlurker their last card away. Fatal Push, sure. Let's activate this Warlock class. Let's grab Iara, I think. Let's pop IR into play. Let's Have another Warlock class. Not going to attack into your lair of the Hydra. You may castle Lochthwain if you so please. Nope. Okay, not being able to remove this is causing us some problems, to be honest. So we can either go looking for a removal spell, just play Shieldred. Yeah, let's do that for now. Yeah, you're going to want to do that before this lands. Death Touch, so we'll just pass the turn. Yeah, Bankbuster's fine. Okay, let's go removal spell hunting. I see. Oh, I'll just grab a land instead. Play Timurit Chosen by Death. Let's just set up for a massive grey merchant in a moment. Because drawing cards here is not without cost for them, so it's worth remembering that when Shieldred's on the battlefield. Okay. Doesn't strike me as a sign of incredible confidence. Okay. So I assume he's going for even here, so let's sacrifice Timurit but leave Shieldred just in case he doesn't. Yep. Come on, pass priority. So we attack them down for 11, play Aetherborn, get them down to 10. Hold up Castle Lochthwain draw. Pass the turn. So they are dead to Asphodel at the moment. Okay, they're going to take it away, so they're not. That does get them now to 8. Okay, that's a decent draw. Okay, let's draw with Castle Lochthwain. Well, that is not good. So let's just draw again. Yeah, that's decent enough. Yeah, let's attack with Aetherborn. Interesting. Okay. They lose the 2 life anyway. So once again, they're dead to Grey Merchant. No blocks. Okay. Surely you want to... okay. So I've got 8 mana. So I could Meat Hook for 0, then play Grey Merchant. That seems like a decent bet, actually. Just in case they draw a removal spell for one of our creatures. There we are. Very good. On the draw, and I think we can probably do better. That is better. Let's pop away Grey Merchant for the time being. This Gates. Gates in this economy. That's very exciting. Oof. They're going off. They're going off with Gates. So let's pop Timurit into play. Mm-hmm. Another gate. It's Warlock class. Grab Obliterator. Obliterator makes Gates Ablaze very bad. Okay, it's quite good when they do it then. What is good against Gates? I do not see this deck very often, so they draw a lot of cards. Arena. Another Obliterator is good. Shielder. Another Shielder is good. Let's just take out our own arenas. Go blank, Fatal Push, Duress. Yeah, that's fine. We've got Agadim for additional land. So many gates, so little time. Oh, there's a lot going on here. There's just a lot going on. Well, let's make some devotion. Let's play Fen Lurker. Get a card out their hand. Okay, do they have Gates Ablaze is the question. Yes. I can live with that. So let's play Shieldred. Because I'm building up to just using an Agadim's Awakening to bring them all back again, so I can live with that. Ooh hoo hoo. A shame that I can only do it for 3. Doing it for 4 would be great, but sadly we must live with that. Do we take Fen? Yeah, I think we take Fenlurker here. Hello, Gigantha. What am I doing here? Pass the turn. Really wish you wouldn't do that. Sadly, I can't quite make it big enough to survive the Colossus, which is a shame. But we are knocking lumps out of our opponent here, so I'm not going to worry too much. Very good. Okay, once more round the funfair. On the draw. Double Warlock class. No. It's better because we've got Agadeem's Awakening, so let's pop away Timurit here. Rakdos Sacrifice. Settle in, everyone. Let's drop Knight of the Ebon Legion. This could be a pretty short game one. It's a decent draw, so let's attack. Drop Iara. Oh, fortunately, I can just play another one. Yeah, this isn't very interesting at all. Yeah, fair enough. We stumbled on mana there. Our opponent had the god draw, so let's pop in Leyline of the Void, another Shieldred, Meathook Massacres, Fatal Pushes. Let's take out Knight of the Ebon Legion. Arena. What else? What else? Let's take out one. Grey Merchant as well. Yep. Yeah, good enough. Don't love 5 lands opening hands against decks that play Thoughtseize, but Toven. Okay, let's push their token. Play Obliterator. No discard. Well, that's wonderful. I feel great. I feel absolutely incredible about this situation. Interesting. Frankly, I don't want this cluttering up the place. Yep. Oh, come on. All right. Yeah, let's grab the Meathook Massacre. Yeah, no, fair enough. Our opponent just drew obscenely well there, both games. No, nothing we could do about that. Oh well. Yeah, there's a reason why you see a lot of Rakdos sacrifice cluttering up the place these days. It is pretty good. And also really annoying to play against. So that's the deck. Mono Black Devotion did reasonably well there. Had a bit of game against some decks. Did badly against Rakdos Sacrifice, but we drew quite badly. They drew incredibly well, just the way it goes. So yeah, that's the deck. Always fun to play. Nothing like getting a grey merch off. We didn't get to do our combo, unfortunately. I don't think we ever actually drew Thorn of the Dusk Rose at any point. Or if we did, we certainly didn't get around to playing it. So yeah, just the way it goes. But thank you very much for watching. As always, hit those like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you next time.